Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing all the details on our upcoming December Christmas Disney trip. Every time I think that surely everyone is tired of seeing these trip announcement style videos, you guys always come back with a resounding no, please do the trip announcement video. We want to hear all about the trip. So here we are, and I'm gonna give you guys the inside scoop on this trip. So before we dive in, my name is Bekah. If you are new, I share all kinds of Disney planning content, tips for taking a toddler to Disney World, as well as vlogs from our latest Disney adventures. So I would love for you to stick around, and if you want to catch these vlogs for this December Christmas trip, you will definitely want to hit that red subscribe button and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and let's dive into it. All right, jumping right in, there are so many things I'm looking forward to about this trip. I can't wait to bring you guys along. I'm so excited. So starting out, our trip dates are December 1st through the 9th. You guys, this will be the longest Disney trip that we have ever taken. We'll be there 8 nights. We're gonna have 7 full days, which is just crazy to me. I think a few years back we stayed 7 nights, but this will be the longest we've ever gone. So I'm really looking forward to having that full week to really enjoy our time, really slow down and just take our time and do the things we really want to do and not feel rushed like we have to jam pack all 4 parks into 4 days. And you know, I mean, I love shorter trips, but I'm just really looking forward to having 7 full days, 8 nights. I mean, it's just gonna be unbelievable. So that's the first thing I'm excited about. The next thing that I'm really looking forward to is that Andy is gonna be coming with us. Finally, it has been a year since he's come to Disney with me and Ellie Rose. His last trip with us was last December. So I'm so excited for him to get to experience this stage with Ellie, and I come home from these little trips, just her and I'm sharing all these really sweet things and just how magical it is, and he's like, great. So I'm just so looking forward to having him be able to experience that firsthand with us and just have that time as a family. It's gonna be really special, and of course the vlogs. He's very excited to vlog with me. I will add that when I'm vlogging by myself, like if it's just a trip with me and Ellie Rose, I'm a little more chatty. The vlogs are very informative and I just feel like I talk a little bit more, but when Andy is vlogging with me, I feel like I'm just laughing constantly and it's a little more goofy. So the vlogs will definitely have a little bit of a different style to them when he joins me. And if you have seen any of our room tour videos, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just really looking forward to it, and I'm still gonna keep that chatty, informative style to my vlogs, but there's just gonna be a little more laughing involved. So if you've been around my channel for a while, I have a feeling that these vlogs are gonna be like a flashback to our 2019, 2018 vlogs if you've been around for that long. So I'm really, really excited about it. It just is so much more fun when Andy's with us, and I just can't wait for him to experience it with me and Ellie Rose. Moving on, I'll share where we're gonna be staying. So we are doing a split stay. You guys know we love split stays. So the first 4 nights of our trip, we are gonna be staying off property in a vacation rental home, which I'm really looking forward to. We've stayed off property many times. We've stayed at different hotels and resorts, but we've never stayed in an Airbnb or vacation rental home. So this is gonna be a really different experience for us, and I'm just excited to share the entire experience with you guys and maybe do a little comparison of our off-property stay and our on-property stay. But this will be a totally new experience for us. And then our next 4 nights, we are moving on property. So we're getting kind of the best of both worlds, splitting our trip, doing half and half. But we are gonna be back at the Grand Floridian. I knew that that was the resort I wanted to stay at on this trip, specifically because it's Christmas time there, and we had a couple of nights there over the summer, and I just knew after getting a little bit of a taste of the Grand Floridian life, Andy has to experience this, and he has to know what I'm talking about. When I came home raving about this resort, I knew that we had to stay here for Christmas. So I'm really excited that he gets to experience it, and then we get to be back during Christmas time, and the gingerbread house and the decorations. I mean, the whole deal. It's just a beautiful resort, and I can't believe that we're gonna be staying there again. And when it comes to the travel portion, another thing that won't be new for us is we are driving from Tennessee. So it's just under a 12-hour drive depending on traffic and how many stops we have to make, but it's a full day drive. And we knew that we wanted to drive, one, because we're gonna be staying off property the first 4 nights. We knew that we would have had to get a rental car, and so the money that we would have spent on flights plus a rental car, it just made more sense to drive, and then we can bank our Sky Miles and credit card points for another trip in the future. So, you know, I think it'll work out really great, and driving isn't something that I would do by myself with Ellie Rose that long, because she can be a little needy in the car, and someone is constantly turned around having to help her, or just sitting in the back seat with her, handing her things. And that's just not something I'd be able to do on my own with her. So that's why her and I always fly if it's just gonna be me and my toddler. But because it's gonna be the 3 of us and I have my husband with me this time, it just made sense to drive for all the reasons. So I think it'll be nice though having our own vehicle, and even when we stay on property, we still enjoy having a vehicle. You know, if there's ever a night where we are back at the resort and we have a dinner reservation at another resort, it's just nice to have your own car and not have to worry about using Disney transportation or getting an Uber or a minivan and paying that extra money for that transportation. So it's really nice just being able to get in your car and go to whatever resort you want to go to if you have a reservation. So lots of reasons, but I think it'll be nice having our own car. But the travel day there and back, it's long, but it's worth it because we'll be there 8 nights. And when it comes to our itinerary, we decided to do a 5-day ticket. We're gonna do all 4 parks and Magic Kingdom twice. And I know the big question is, are we doing the Christmas party? So this trip, we actually decided to skip the Christmas party. There's just other things that we would rather put our money to on this trip because Ellie Rose is still so little, and I would prefer to hold off on the Christmas party when she's a little bit older and has no problem staying up past midnight and can really enjoy the party with us. So I know lots of families take babies and toddlers and they have a great time, but we just decided that that's what's going to work best for us, and we're going to hold out on the party until we can really enjoy it as a family of 3. And there were other ticketed items that we decided we'd rather put our money to this time. So one of those things being the Magic Kingdom fireworks dessert party. That was something we really wanted to do again on one of our Magic Kingdom nights. So we decided to put, you know, the funds that we would have put into the Christmas party and do the dessert party instead, because that's something that Ellie Rose can really enjoy with us, and it makes her fireworks experience the best it can be. And then another thing I'm still undecided on is on one of our off days. So we'll have 2 non-park days. One of our non-park days will be our resort switch. I say resort switch, our off-property to on-property switch day, where we're checking into the Grand Floridian. So I think we're gonna do just either some resort hopping or some pool time if it's warm enough. And then on our second non-park day, I'm thinking about Blizzard Beach. It has some really special memories for me growing up. That was the park we went to all the time. I don't know why Blizzard Beach was the park for us, but we spent so much time at Blizzard Beach, and it's just a really special park. And now that it's reopened, I thought it would be really sweet to bring Ellie, especially with the new Frozen elements to it. But I am gonna hold off on buying water park tickets for right now, just because I don't know fully what the weather's gonna be like. If it's in the 60s, that doesn't really make for a pleasant water park day, but if it's in the high 70s or 80s, then that would be a great day to go to Blizzard Beach. So I think because they don't do park reservations. It's something you can kind of decide a little more last minute. That may be something that we just hold off on and decide the week of while we're there if it's something that we want to do based on the weather. So those are kind of the two extra things that I really wanted to do. So we kind of picked that over doing the Christmas party, but I really would love to do it at some point down the road when Ellie is just a little bit older. I know so many people love the Christmas party and it looks so fun from all the pictures and videos that I keep seeing. I am dying to do it, and there's a small part of me that like regrets not getting tickets. You know, whenever I see pictures and videos of it, I'm like, oh, it just looks so special and so magical. But then I remember, you know, no, we decided to do, you know, the dessert party and potentially Blizzard Beach. Like there's just other special ticketed things that we chose this trip, and there's going to be other Christmas parties, other Disney trips where we can do that in the future when Ellie can stay up past midnight no problem and can really enjoy, you know, our time at the Christmas party together. So all of that to say, we are not doing it this time, but we do have, you know, lots of other fun, special things planned and booked for this trip. And then I'm not gonna go through all of the dining reservations I got. If you're interested in seeing that, I actually did a vlog sharing my entire dining reservation booking process, all 3 of my 5 a.m. mornings. So I'll have that linked down below if you wanna check it out, where I share exactly what dining reservations we got. I will share the 2 that I'm most excited about. So I did get breakfast at Crystal Palace and then dinner at Topolino's. Those were the 2, and I mentioned how excited I was for those in that vlog as well. But I'm really looking forward to those 2, you know, dinner and breakfast specifically. Just those were at the top of my list, and I'm really excited about it. So those were the ones that I was dying to get. But if you want to see everything else that we got and kind of the order of our days and how it all plays out, definitely go check out that video. All right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about this trip that I want to share. I guess the only other thing would be if there is anything specific that you want to see while we're there, let me know down below in the comments, because my goal is to bring back some really helpful content for you guys as well as our vlogs. So let me know in the comments down below if there's anything specific you guys want to see, whether it's Christmas related or just general Disney related, Festival of the Holidays, a special experience. So let me know if there is anything specific in the comments, because my videos are here to serve you guys. But that's my goal for my channel, is to bring you guys really helpful content and entertaining vlogs, and they will definitely be entertaining because Andy's coming this time. But I think that's it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. But again, make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss the vlogs, and make sure that your bell notifications are on. I know that's like a thing that all YouTubers say, but that way you can actually be notified when I post my next video, and you can be one of the first to watch. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you are excited to follow along, and head over to Instagram, follow me over there. I keep up with my Instagram stories while we are at Disney, so go ahead and check that out. And I think that's everything. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.